Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the channel. My name is Matt, I'm just a dude, and today I'm going to show you how to save some money by installing and adjusting a motion sensor switch. The first thing we have to do is make sure the electricity is shut off. Now we're going to remove these screws which hold on the cover plate. I haven't shut off the electricity yet because I wanted to show you how this tool worked. This is just a voltage tester. You can buy it at Home Depot, Lowe's, or Ace, and just make sure that the voltage is off. If the voltage was off or the power was off to this circuit or this switch, this wouldn't make any noise. Now we know that the power is still on, so we're going to go turn it off and then try it again. I turned the power off at the breaker, and I know the power is off because the switch isn't working anymore. It's not turning the light on and off, and there's no electricity in it. So now we can start taking the switch apart. Next thing we're going to do is take our Phillips screwdriver and take out these two screws. Now these screws have these little paper or steel plates on them, which hold the screws into the bracket. So you don't have to screw these all the way out to remove the switch. Next we're going to unscrew the ground wire. Now we're going to take this little pick and push it in these holes to remove these wires. In here, and that one can come out, and the other side. Those wires were pushed into those two holes. To get those wires out, we took this pick and pushed it into these holes. And what that does is there's a release in there that when you push on it, it'll let the wire come out. This is a single pull switch, which means there's only one hot wire that comes in and one hot wire that goes out to the light. There are also 3 pull switches, which means when there are 2 or more other switches that control the light, you need a 3 pull switch. But since we only have one wire coming in, one wire going to the light, we have a single pull switch. This switch has got a black and a red. The black marks the wire coming in from the electrical box. The red marks the wire that's going to the light. What we're going to do, if you don't know which wire is which, what we're going to do is we're going to go turn the power on, take our voltmeter or electric test or circuit tester, and figure out which wire is hot. And then once we have that, we can put this switch together. So now that we know that this side is the hot wire and this wire is a wire that's waiting for electricity to turn on the light on, we can put it together. What we're going to do is slide the wire in there and then tighten the screw to clamp it down. Now we're going to hook up our ground wire and then flip it over and hook up the wire that goes to the light. Now that we've connected all our wires and we've pulled on to make sure they're tight, we can put the switch back in the box. And sometimes you just got to push on a little bit, line up the screws, and we'll tighten it up. When you tighten this down, you want to get it close to the wall, but you don't want to get it tight to where you can't move it. And the reason you want to move it a little bit is to be able to line up the cover plate. Now we're going to go turn our power back on and make sure the switch turns the light on and off. Now that we know the switch works properly, we're going to put on the cover plate. You want to be careful screwing down the cover plate to not screw it down too tight, because this is only plastic and it will break it. Now that we have the switch in, we're going to adjust it. To adjust it, we pull this plate out from the bottom, pull it out, and then we'll get a screwdriver and pry this out. Now it is plastic, so you don't want to put too much force behind it. This adjustment here adjusts the sensitivity in the sensor. The light will come on when it's less dark or more bright, however you adjust that. This is for how much time we need, or the duration the light is going to go on and off. 0, the setting of 0 is 30 seconds, the setting of 1 is 5 minutes, the setting of 2 is 15 minutes, and the setting of 3 is 30 minutes. We're going to set it to 0. Now that we have our setting at 0, we're going to put this back together and try it out. And that's how you can start saving money by installing an IPS02 Motion Sensor Switch. If you aren't sure of your electrical skills, hire a professional. Electricity isn't something to play around with. If you liked the video, if it helped you out, if you can like and subscribe, it would definitely help out the channel. My name is Matt. I'm just a dude, and if I can't fix it, I'll fix it so no one else can.